Well, neighbors, pull up a chair and pour yourself something strong, because the chickens are finally coming home to roost. I honestly never thought we would see the day, but it looks like the clouds are breaking, and the sun is finally shining on the truth. We've been saying it for years, haven't we? You and I, over the garden fence, shaking our heads at the absolute circus coming out of Montecito. We said it couldn't last. We said you can't just trample over your family, insult your country, and expect to keep the keys to the castle forever. And now the word on the street, and the panic in the air, suggests the day of reckoning is finally here. Now I know you guys are excited for more, but before we delve into further discussion, if you haven't subscribed, come on guys, what are you waiting for? Hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell ASAP. So, now it seems the spare has realized he is about to become obsolete. According to the latest reports swirling around the palace gates, Prince Harry, our once beloved, fun-loving prince turned brainwashed puppet, is allegedly racing back to the UK in a frenzy. And why? Is it to see his sick father? Is it to apologize to the brother he betrayed? No, it's because he is terrified. He is terrified because the one thing he and his evil mastermind wife value more than anything else, more than family, more than loyalty, more than truth, is about to be snatched away. His titles. You see, for a long time, Harry thought he was dealing with Pa. Good old King Charles, the man who carries a lot of guilt, the man who just wants his darling boy to come home. Harry and Meghan, the spotlight-hungry Z-lister who has been pulling his strings like a master puppeteer, thought they could exploit Charles's softness. They thought they could keep throwing mud, keep launching Netflix attacks, keep selling family secrets, and Charles would just take it because he's a father first and a king second. But they made a fatal miscalculation. They forgot about William. The whispers from the inside are saying that the power dynamic has shifted. With King Charles focusing on his health, and God save the king, we wish him a speedy recovery, Prince William is stepping up. And let me tell you, William is not his father. William is his grandmother's grandson. He has that steel. He has that never complain, never explain dignity, but he also has a line. And Harry crossed that line a long time ago. He didn't just cross it, he set it on fire and danced on the ashes. So now Harry is reportedly rushing back for a showdown, desperate to salvage the situation before the portcullis comes crashing down for good. He is planning a 4-day trip, a quasi-royal tour, trying to act like he is still part of the firm. But it's a desperate pantomime. It's pathetic to watch, really. He is running around trying to look important, trying to look royal, but without the backing of the King and the Prince of Wales, he is just a celebrity with a famous surname and a lot of baggage. And let's be honest about why this is happening now. The public, that's us, the people they despise but desperately need, have had enough. Title stripped is trending. The polls are in the gutter. We are tired of the hypocrisy. We are tired of them preaching to us about climate change from private jets. We are tired of them lecturing us on compassion while they bully their own families. And most of all, we are tired of them using the titles Duke and Duchess of Sussex to sell jam, podcasts, and sob stories while actively trying to destroy the institution that gave them those titles. It is the ultimate hypocrisy, isn't it? I hate the monarchy. It trapped me. It's a zoo, Harry cries. But then he clings to that prince and duke title like a limpet on a rock. Why? Because without it, who are they? Who is Meghan Markle without the title? She's a cable actress who had a minor role on a show nobody watched until she started dating a prince. And who is Harry without the title? He's a middle-aged man with no skills, no career, and a lot of unresolved anger issues. They are nothing without the royal dust they are trying to scrub off. And Meghan knows it. Oh, believe me, the rotten Z-lister knows it better than anyone. Her entire brand, her entire American Riviera Orchard nonsense, her Hollywood credibility, it all rests on being a duchess. If she loses that, she's just another celebrity trying to sell overpriced homeware in a saturated market. That is why Harry is on a plane. That is why he is panicking. He isn't fighting for his family. He is fighting for his brand relevance. He is fighting to keep the only currency they have left. But I think he is going to find a very closed door at Kensington Palace. Prince William has been hurt in a way that is almost impossible to heal. Imagine your own brother, the person you grew up with, the person who walked behind your mother's coffin with you, selling your secrets for cash. Imagine him letting his wife mock your grandmother, our late great queen, with that disrespectful curtsy on a Netflix documentary. Imagine him attacking your wife, our beautiful, dignified Catherine, the Princess of Wales, who has been nothing but a rock for this country. William is protective. He is a lion when it comes to his family. And he has seen the damage Harry and Meghan have caused. He has seen the stress it caused the late Queen in her final years. He sees the stress it causes his father now. And he is saying, enough. Sources say William believes that a royal title becomes meaningless when it is turned into a commercial brand. And he is right. You can't be a royal and a reality TV star. You can't serve the crown and serve Netflix. You have to choose. Harry chose. He chose the money. He chose the fame. He chose the Z-lister. And now he is shocked that there are consequences. It's like a teenager running away from home screaming, "I hate you, Dad," and then coming back a week later asking for his allowance and the keys to the car. Sorry, Harry. The bank of Daddy is closed, and the new manager, Big Brother William, is shredding your credit card. And look at the timing of this tour. He is coming back for the Well Child Awards, which is a fantastic charity, don't get me wrong. But he turns it into the Harry Show. He stretches it into a 4-day event. He makes sure the cameras are there. It is a deliberate challenge to William. It's him saying, "Look at me, I can still be royal without you." But he can't. It looks hollow. It looks sad. It looks like a tribute act to his former self. He is staying in hotels, neighbors. Hotels, the king's son, staying in a hotel in London because he has no home here anymore. He evicted himself. He threw away Frogmore Cottage. He burned his bridges. And now he is wandering around London like a tourist, probably wondering where it all went wrong. I'll tell you where it went wrong, Harry. It went wrong the moment you let that woman whisper in your ear that your family was the enemy. It went wrong when you decided that being a victim was more profitable than being a hero. The comparison to Prince Andrew is interesting, isn't it? The king was soft on Andrew for a long time, but eventually even he had to act. He stripped the titles. He took away the patronages. He banished him from public life. And Andrew, for all his faults, and they are massive, didn't go on Oprah and trash the family. He didn't write a book attacking Camilla. If the royals can strip Andrew, they can certainly strip Harry. And William knows that if they let Harry and Meghan keep the titles while they continue this Sussex.com commercial empire, it sets a dangerous precedent. It cheapens the whole thing. William is looking at the long game. He is looking at the future of the monarchy for his son, Prince George. He knows you can't have a rogue branch of the family running around America selling royal access to the highest bidder. It's a cancer. And as William has seen, if you let a cancer fester, it spreads. You have to cut it out. It's painful, it's tragic, but it's necessary to save the patient. And let's talk about the emotional side of this, because I know we can be harsh, but there is a tragedy here. Harry is lost. You can see it in his eyes. He looks miserable. He looks angry. He looks like a man who is constantly fighting a war that only exists in his head. He gave up everything, his friends, his military titles, his home, his popularity. For what? For a woman who seems to value the paparazzi more than his peace of mind? For a life of chasing deals and suing newspapers? He is trying to use the security issue as a smokescreen, of course. He's always banging on about security. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Harry, you went to Nigeria. You went to Colombia. Some of the most dangerous places on earth, and you were fine because you had your private security. But suddenly the UK is a war zone? It's an insult to our police. It's an insult to our country. It's just another stick to beat his father with. If you loved me, you'd give me armed guards. It's manipulation, plain and simple. But the real fear keeping him awake at night isn't a security threat. It's the threat of irrelevance. It's the fear that without the HRH, without the Duke, he is just Harry Mountbatten Windsor, an unemployed guy in California with a high mortgage and a demanding wife. If he loses the titles, he loses his identity. He has been a prince since his first breath. Every room he entered, people stood up. Every time he spoke, people listened. He took that for granted. He thought it was about him. He didn't realize it was about the position. And now that he has abandoned the position, he is finding out that the man underneath isn't quite as interesting as he thought. Meghan, on the other hand, she'll be furious. You know she will. She will spin it as racism. She will spin it as the jealous royals trying to silence a strong woman. She will play the victim card so hard she might sprain a wrist. But deep down, she will be terrified too. Because Meghan Markle is a name that brings eye rolls. Duchess of Sussex is a name that opens doors. If that door slams shut, her plan B, C, and D all go out the window. I honestly believe William is doing the right thing. It's tough love. It's the kind of love that says, I love you enough to stop you from destroying yourself and us. He is protecting his wife. He is protecting his father. He is protecting the legacy of his grandmother. And if that means being the bad guy in Harry's twisted narrative, then so be it. William has the shoulders for it. He is a king in waiting, and kings have to make hard choices. So, as Harry touches down on British soil, full of anxiety and PR strategies, I hope he realizes that the game is up. The charm offensive won't work. The threats won't work. The emotional blackmail won't work. The British public has moved on. We have Catherine, who is recovering with such grace and bravery. We have William, who is working his socks off. We have a king and queen who are doing their duty. We don't need the drama. We don't need the circus. We used to love Harry. We really did. He was the cheeky one, the relatable one. But that Harry is gone. He's been replaced by this sour, litigious, humorless man who sells his family down the river for a paycheck. And frankly, neighbors, I think it's time we close the book on him. Let him live his private life in America. Take the titles, take the website, take the coat of arms. Let him be just Harry. Let's see how long the marriage lasts when the royal pixie dust is gone. My guess? Not very long. What do you think? Am I being too harsh, or is it high time William laid down the law? Do you think Charles should strip the titles, or is he right to be a lenient father? I know you lot have strong opinions. I see you in the comments, and you are always spot on. You see through the spin, just like I do. So, hit that like button if you stand with William and Catherine. Smash that subscribe button if you want to keep up with the real news, not the Meghan Markle PR machine. Let's show the algorithm that we support the working royals, the ones who actually show up and do the job. Leave a comment below. Tell me, if you were William, would you even take the meeting? Or would you leave Harry on read? I know what I'd do. I'd be changing the locks at Kensington Palace just in case. Stay safe, look after your neighbors, and keep your eyes peeled. The next few days are going to be interesting. The Sussex squad is panicking, and usually, that's when they make their biggest mistakes. We'll be here to watch it all unfold. Cheers, everyone. Ta-ta, and bye for now.